Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Let me set you up, buttercups. Let me set you up. This is crooked. That is crooked. How are you? Good morning, good morning. I feel like I'm going in and out, in and out. No, I guess not. Hi, good morning. Hi, sweetie. How are ya? How are ya? I'm good. I'm good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta turn you a little bit so I can see like when I'm in and out. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Ooh, Lucy Lou, hang in there, Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou. um, um, all right. Good morning, Lucy. Kind of get to know you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how long you were together. It's not going to be like a rush back type energy, okay? And even when this person comes back around, I'm not sure you're even going to want this person back around. I don't know if right this second is that time for that. Okay, I can kind of feel it. So just kind of like take care of you. Why do I feel like I'm super naughty? Good morning. Your kids had you do the wool last night? Oh, I put mousse in my hand. I didn't separate it. You're welcome, sweetie. Just trying to take care of you, okay? So, let's do my cappies. Let's do my cappies first. I left my piece of paper upstairs. God, I feel like this is so naughty. I left my piece of paper upstairs, and I'm pretty sure that's the correct order. Because I remember Scorp and Leo being last. Jemmy was there too. So I think I got it all situated. What? You keep what? Huh? Oh, stop blowing up his phone, girlfriend. Just leave it be. Stop blowing up the phone. I know it sucks, but you'll be all right. Good morning. Good morning. Just blowing up the phone. Let's do my cappies. Let's do my cappies. I wish I brought a scrunchie down. I wish I brought a scrunchie down. At some point, I gotta help my dad put trash in the back of the truck so he can go to the dump. But at least I don't have the kid hopping down my throat today. They had the day off, lucky little kids yesterday. Lucky little kids. I feel like the energy is definitely more today. More how do I want to word it? Mellow. But I feel like it's the atmosphere that's a little more mellow. Not really us per se. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just feel like there's not as much going on. I know, well, I mean, there's always something going on in the atmosphere, right? I'm done trying to think about that part. Cappies. It might just be your energy that I'm feeling. Oh. First of all, before we even begin, okay? Come on up. Somebody made a comment yesterday. You know how we were doing the Cancer reading? I'm a Cancer and I got Taurus in my Venus. if you guys don't like that I put myself in the equation for me to be aware of something, then you're on the wrong page, okay? Because not every day is my story, but every day, if I was to actually look back, I can tell you it's part of my story. Why? Because it's daily energy. I can relate to it somehow, whether it's my story or not. That's how everybody else relates to. Okay, so if it's like, oh, Quit's telling her story, and no, not always. No, I am who I am. So if you guys can't handle the way I read for you, okay, because I don't read for myself. Who, you know what she said? And I think that's the, obviously she doesn't know tarot, and I blocked it from my channel because I'm not tolerating that stuff anymore. You can't read for yourself. So I don't throw the card and be like, oh, what's going on with me today? You know what I'm saying? So I never look at it for really helping me either. It's for you. It's for you guys, you know? So, um, you know, I don't remember what else was said. It's not like it was that big of a deal, but I blocked it from my channel because I'm like, I'm not doing this for you. And as readers, we can't be like, well, I want to know my story. Like, it's hard to read for yourself. It really is. You gotta know the odds and ends. You gotta know the combinations. You gotta know, you know, timing doesn't work that way with yourself, you know. But I put myself in the story for examples for you. Okay, so if you don't like it, see you later. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I knew there was something I wanted to mention. You're better off though, Cap. You know, you really are, because when I used to do it for myself, it kept me stagnant. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so hard. It's how you learn, right? But then when you can start looking at stuff from a different perspective or a different angle, it gets easier for you. You know what I mean? So you kind of want to say, like, what's the energy around me type thing? What am I going through? Blah, 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 blah. Like, there's not really a deck of cards like that yet. I'm going to be honest with you. There is and there's not. That's why the deck I'm doing, it's going to be hard to do. The oracles, because I know where people are at, but it's a matter of placing it and wording it the right way to you guys so you kind of know where you're at. There's lots of cards out there, but when you're learning, because think about it though, because when you're learning tarot, right, a majority of the time you stop because of your situation. You want to get your own answers, you know. So it's like, it's not that simple with a regular deck to just like toss it. Like, you can learn that way through, you know, clarifying with a regular deck. But I'm gonna figure out a way where it makes it easier for you guys. I don't know why no one's done that yet. It's tarot, you know. But like, it's gonna be a little while before that one's ready, because that one's gonna be pretty damn important, you know. It is true. I know a lot of people don't look at it like that. It really truly is. For those who really want to know what's going on in their life, and to be broken down for you to clearly understand what's holding you back, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? It's just got to come out differently, because it keeps you in a space, you know. The cards weren't here to keep you stagnant. They're here to keep you going, you know. And you should really learn the history of tarot. The more you get in tune with what it is you're doing, you know, it's just better for you. So, anywho, let's do my cappies. Let me get out of this energy that I was in. Say yeah. Yes, I can. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know who sings that song. Harder than the ocean. All right, Cappy's first week of June, my love. Well, that didn't take long. You got the World. So you're closing a door. You're closing a chapter to something. I feel like if you're kind of in the shadow side, you're going to start looking at the light. You're definitely in between you're not in between realms. What you're doing is you're studying. It's more curiosity, okay? But like, in order to go after curiosity for this particular group, something needs to be shut out. Oh, look at the glare, guys. I'm sorry. This is you could be researching, studying, looking for a new job, going to school. Got the 9 of Pence. Just remaining confident. It's like you're ready for something to end and for something to begin. I feel like you guys might be in limbo a little bit when it comes to something. But you're definitely being watched over and protected. You know, because she's looking more over at her, or he's looking more over like a he, you know what I mean? But like you're being watched down. You're being watched over. But to me, this is standing firm. This is confident. This is independence. This is, you know, you're able to pay your bills. You're being guided. You're being protected. Some of you, it's work, you know, like you just want a job. But to me, it's stay as positive as you can right now. It's like a waiting game for you right now. Like what's that? No, that's Batman. I don't know what I'm singing. Batman. Something must be coming, or like some type of transformation. Like it's tough. Whatever it is that you kind of sucks. Like you're kind of waiting over here for something. You got meditation, so it's kind of like they're asking you to kind of go within, you know. And then you have the 7 of Pence and the Queen of Pence. So what they're asking you to do is to go within and meditate. What a beautiful card. You know, where do you want to invest your time? So I feel like sometimes the 7 of Pence can be like a little bit of a weight. You know, it speaks of like patience. But it's whatever it is, it's right around the corner. Like, because the world's here and it's upright, you know? Sometimes it takes a little time to like really shut down. I feel like some of you are not meditating though, and that's kind of what needs to be done. All right, so it's like that's you and that's you. Like what do you really want to invest in? What are you investing in right now? What are you not investing in? Like it's I feel like it's a decision, even though I don't have a decision on my board right now, but like you guys can feel whatever this is. Like you can feel the weight, like not the weight, the weight, WAIT. But it's like patience, my dear child. It's one of those, like they're asking you to kind of go within and meditate on it. And if you don't know how to meditate, just take some time out every single day and really think about what it is you want. Really think about where it is you're exerting your energy. Because I think some of you, where you're exerting your energy, you're actually wasting your time, unfortunately. You know what I mean? How about you nurture you? But to me, it's the inner child. You know, it's you could be a grown-ass adult, but it's the inner child that needs to be nurtured and fed, you know. So it's the Ace of Swords. That came out yesterday and it was next to something and you were both looking up to in a different read. These are, you know, two different things, but like, here's the truth. It's like clarity. I think if you really meditate on what it is that you want, because they're both looking up, right? So it's like new study, being curious, about to talk about it. What I really feel like they're asking you to do is, honest to God, where are you investing your time right now? Like, where? What is it that is consuming your day, whether it's work, love, whatever it is? It's actually kind of slowing something down. And to me, it's like you got a wild rabbit right here. They're quick, right? And it's like you're waiting for quick. You're waiting for this door to shut. You're just waiting. It's not, I'm not saying your life is slowed down per se, like the energy is not flowing through you. The energy is definitely flowing through you. Okay, but like, one more for Cappy. One more for my caps. Got the Page of Swords with the Three of Cups. That's how it came out yesterday for one of the reads too. But you're watching somebody or somebody's watching you once again. Son of a Bisca. I really wanted to get out of that energy. Somebody's like, someone's just watching somebody perform, talk, or they're just listening intently and not really talking to you. This is like a curiosity, but I feel like curiosity killed the cat like 10 times already, guys. You know what I mean? Like, someone's meditating on someone, I think. You know, do I invest the time here or not? Do I pick up the phone and call? Do I text? Do I reach out? Do I have a conversation? Somebody's looking at the Queen of Pentacles as young, fresh, rejuvenized, stable, solid. But I think with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like, let me clarify and see what we get for the Seven of Pentacles. But, you know, here we go again. Somebody meditating on a situation. Do I talk? Do I open up? What do I do? Could be you, could be someone else. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. So for others, this is, so now you got 7, 7. It's the Seven of Cups. It's just who's ever meditating or whoever's thinking about where they want to invest time, or you should really think about where you want to invest time. See what I'm saying? So for others, this could still be confusing you, confusing energy on the board. Like, or it's like we have options, you know, like what are the options? Or somebody, you know, somebody wants to come in and talk about options. It's something like that. What's at the bottom of the deck now? The Nine of Cups. I don't feel like it could be linked. I feel like you got, if anything, how it would be linked would be the 2 9s and the 2 7s. It's definitely something, but it's kind of irrelevant to put on a board. Someone could just be confused. It could just be like dreamlike energy. So we definitely have 2 situations where somebody's just investing their time, where it's kind of keeping you stagnant, and then where even if you're flowing, right? But it's like you're still stuck in the same situation, and it's like you're waiting for spirit. You're waiting for, you know, a completion. Not necessarily for anyone to come in or for you to leave a situation like that, because it's the Nine of Pentacles. It speaks of confidence. You know, like you got this, like you got your own back. You know, and then you got another situation where you have somebody meditating on you, on the Queen of Pentacles, because that's That's the first one that came out for you guys. So it's like you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy, right? So it's like it's that Taurus energy. And they're meditating whether or not to have a conversation with you, to speak the truth, to just open up, you know, to talk about something. So we must have exterior energy, not just you, somebody else. But like, I feel cap on cap again, and I've said that plenty of times. I guess it just depends on where your placement is. Tell me about the world. Because to me, you're just kind of like, I almost said fed up, but I don't feel it. So I don't know. Some of you are fed up with a situation for sure. Tell me about the world, Cappy. First 2 weeks of June, please. I don't feel fed up right this second, though. We got the moon reversed. So this is something coming out. Something being talked about. Or it already did. Got the 9 of Pentacles again right underneath. So it's surrounded by the 9. So I don't know if it's like it's saying stay strong with whatever it is you're going through. You know, another door is gonna open. You're protected. If you're wondering whether or not you're protected, you definitely are. We all have guides. Well, 2% of people do not, but like a majority of us do. I think the ones that watch tarot all have guides. It's the outsiders. Or you're someone's guide if they don't have guides. But that's a whole nother story. Something's about to be revealed. And to me, this is saying just kind of like stay strong. But not only that, someone's admiring somebody. Somebody's vibing at 9s. You know, that's a nice number to vibe at. Because with the 9 of Cups being right there, and then you got 999, that's something about to come to a closure. But whatever it was, if you're not passionate about it now, at some point you had to have been with the 9s, you know. So something. And even if you're dealing with like a Pisces energy, there's some type of, could even be like a fixation, an obsession, but not to like an extent of like danger. It could be work related and you travel. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. Because the whole like someone watching, like the whole stalking, it's not danger stalking. I haven't come across a situation on my board yet today or yesterday that involved anything like dangerous. But I feel like it's actually, there is something creepy going on with one of you guys. But like it's not here, but I can feel it. Just always be aware of your surroundings, you know what I mean? So the 9 of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like this one door needs to shut. Whatever it is that needs to be shut. I don't know if it's going to be upsetting or not. Because it's like stay strong with these 9s. But here we go. I mean, the 9 and the 1 make an ace. I mean, make a 10, which is apparently that Ace of Pentacles was a strong new beginning for someone. But I'm back, so can you hear me? Okay. So when I clarified this Ace of Pentacles, okay, what I was saying, like the ace and the 9 together is a 10, right? But it brings you right back to the ace. But I was trying to figure out what this completion is with the moon being reversed. That's something being revealed, right? And then when I clarified the moon, and then I realized I was stuck, it's the Ace of Swords. So now you have that twice. So I think someone's been dominating a situation for a little while, but it looks like the truth will be told. And the fact that there's a nail in the heart, I think it's going to be upsetting. But then I also think if you stay strong during this time period, I think you're going to be okay. I don't want to put it up there, but it came out, you know, so that's the truth being revealed to someone about something that clearly went down in the past with someone, whatever you guys' situation is, obviously, clearly, it's right there. Okay. So that conversation is definitely coming in for you guys. The truths are going to be revealed. Something, you know, clarity, you know, but then it looks like you go straight into like a new start with or without. But whatever chapter needs to be closed for this new beginning, something needs to be revealed. Something needs to be spoken, or text, or detective work. You know, it's however it works for you. Something honestly could have already came out, you know, and it's like, nah, you're waiting because it's looking, you know, so it's like it's so close. It's whatever that is close. Tell me about meditation. Now I feel like with this meditation, this is somebody deciding whether or not to, or this is you, the Queen of Pens energy, going within, right, and trying, I want this one too, trying to go in, and it's the Ten of Pence next to Judgment, reverse. So this is really like what I was talking about, like either you or someone else is extremely focused on where am I going to invest my time. But with Judgment being reversed, either you or someone else thinks someone is not going to forgive someone for a certain situation. It's like, what's that word? Repension? No. Redemption? That's not what I'm trying to say. I guess that someone's trying to go in and saying, will this Queen of Pence possibly forgive me? You know, once the truth comes out, whatever needs to be told in this situation is heavy. Someone's been holding on to the truth. Whatever that is, it's going to close a chapter. Either you guys are going to start new or you're not. Like, that's how heavy it is, because it's like my Cappies are wondering right now, like, is someone going to forgive me for a certain situation? Whatever was done. Someone's definitely been trying to control a situation for a long time. With that card, that Ace of Swords right here is speaking of dominance to me. Like, that energy where it's like, I will control this situation. You know, it's like this person you would have to choose to want to open up and have a new start, you know. I don't know how the other one's going to feel or whatnot, but tell me about Seven of Pence. So whoever's meditating for sure is all about investment. There's, with this Ten of Pence, somebody also in the back of their head, there's a family. Whether it's children, extended family, it's like the minute you make this decision, it affects everyone. The main concern would be this conversation and speaking to this feminine energy so far. Tell me about the Ten of Pence. Linked to the family. Whether it's you that have children or it's, you know, siblings, you know, say somebody, you know, has dated somebody, like, say you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend in high school, but they dated your sister or your brother, you know what I'm saying, and then like years later you guys got together. So or you have children. It's strength, being able to, it was clarified by strength with the Two of Cups. The bond is strong enough that what it's saying to me is that regardless of what went down in the past, regardless of children, like, you just need to have compassion. Everything takes time too, right? But what a beautiful strength card. But whatever this connection you have with this feminine or masculine, whoever it is, right, it's that connection, strong connection. And it's either you dated sisters, brothers, they got children, it's something like that, but like that's the least of the worries. It's like focus on the connection, like whatever else whatever else is whatever, type situation. Tell me about strength, Cappy. Tell me about strength. Because that's so like, it's the Six of Earth, just synergy. It's just telling you everything will balance itself out in due time. Like that should probably be the least of your worries, even though that something that's weighing on something. But that, I don't think that has anything to do with the truth. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. So whoever's meditating, is super considering commitment. I don't think it's really money, but it's definitely what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's like somebody's thinking about this Empress right here with the Seven of Pentacles. They want to invest time with this Queen of Pentacles, Empress / energy, again Taurus energy. But it's business oriented, it's beauty, seduction, it's a mystery. But the investment, this is an important decision someone's making. It's like they're not just putzing, but it's been a while. They've been meditating on this for a while. I can feel it. I think that would make sense why this conversation's coming in. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, with the High Priestess, you're dealing with somebody who's super spiritual. At the same time, psychic, intuitive. However, that's the book of destiny with that High Priestess. It's already written in the stars. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. To me, somebody definitely has their own business, or you're high up in a company, especially with the money and the being the Queen of Pentacles, being the Empress. Those are two boss-like energies. I mean, everyone can be like a boss-like, but you know where I'm going with that. In the world of tarot, that's the type of energy that an owner would carry. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like I'm like slow. Like this must be slow energy. That's why I think you're looking at the world like Mingya, like yay or nay. Like for real, like for me, like whatever this is has been ongoing. So, Queen of Pentacles, please. Two of Swords reversed. So it's like this Queen of Pentacles, or whomever's thinking about the Queen of Pentacles, is like either you already broke promises, or you want it, or you need to make a promise, but it's like procrastinating, procrastination all day. Are you surprised? Especially if you're relating to the spread and how I'm feeling this energy. It's like, man, because the Queen of Pentacles would make a decision, Empress would make a decision. Ace of Swords. I forgot this. Ace of Swords, please. So I feel like you are dealing with that type of energy where it's like lingering, but I think it's about to stop lingering. I don't see action. I don't see fire. I don't, I still feel like very like, I don't know, somebody, is still meditating and watching. We got the Six of Chalices reversed with the Ace of Swords. So this is somebody, whoever's watching you're Empress. The Empress seems to be exterior energy right now. And somebody, the Six of Cups reversed to me is always desire, but it's linked to past life too, so it's like, but there's some type of sorrow here. Like, I don't know if this conversation is going to hurt someone. That Nine of Pentacles really wanted to come out earlier. It's on the bottom of the deck now. Somebody's not putting time into something, and it's whom's ever watching, so like you know, very ongoing energy. Tell me about this Page of Swords. So whoever's been in this situation, I will tell you that the connection is getting stronger, if that makes you feel a little better, you know, because it's like whatever this is slow, you know, it's slow moving, slow acting, but the Empress must be kind of doing her thing, you know. But at the same time, I feel like something's going to shift for you. I feel like it's definitely cap on cap. Tell me about the Page of Swords. But it's every propensity, you know. So this is the person watching you. It's desiring, meditating, going within. They look at you as wifey material. You got the Four of Wands, but it's reversed. So they're not stable. There's no stability with the Four of Swords reversed too. So it's like the two fours reversed. People can stay at their fours at a very long time. Fours are a very comfortable number. Regardless if your life is going good or not, you can stay at fours for a while. So somebody's not healed from a situation. You know, somebody is not healing, not resting, not stable. So the person that's watching you is not really that stable. Like, or it's their foundation is not that stable, and that could possibly be stopping them from coming in. It's something like that. Tell me about this Four of Wands reversed. Something's not stable about the situation. I don't know where that stability lies. It could have just been this relationship or whatever this connection is has just been not stable. Three of Wands. So it's like you've definitely been waiting, but this Three of Wands is when it's your future. You come together, you talk about it. The Three of Chalices. So it's the same thing. You had the 4 and then the 4 on the bottom, and then you got the 3 and another 3. You got a lot of double digits. You have the 9s, the 7s, the 1s, the 4s, and the 3s all next to each other. So the 3, the 1, the double 1s, double 3s, double 4s, double 7s, double 9s. You must be seeing those. For those who are in that situation, you're probably seeing a lot of those doubles. But this is somebody who's not happy right now. You know, they could be drinking. I don't know the situation. There could be exterior energy, third party type thing. But this, I don't have any cards that represent third party on my board. Not one card came out with multiple people. So best advice for my caps, and then we'll move forward. I almost like, I really feel like this weight, whatever it is, like as in like WAIT, is coming to a wrap. It's, you know what I mean? It's like you can have a new start if you choose to. It looks like this might be, I don't know who's exterior to who right here. I hope this makes sense. And additional messages for Cappies. This is, you know, not heavy energy like that per se, but you got 3, 5, 6. You're missing the 4. At the bottom of the deck, there's an awakening, but like I don't see an awakening here. So something's going to be continued. But it's either fear surrounding money or fear of somebody not accepting an apology. But it's like you can have synergy. You know, it's the power of creating what it is you want, being a team player, being positive about a situation. Lots of green. So apparently this situation definitely calls for a good grounding. There's definitely sexual energy, because when I said a good grounding, it made me think of like a spanking. Like a punishment, but a sexual punishment. And I think the only reason why I went there is because I see the dominance right there, you know. But like, to me, that speaks to control. But there's definitely some sexual energy lingering, which would make sense. The Empress, you know, this Empress is very seductive. But besides that, you know, it's like, man, guys, hopefully this wraps up soon for you, because to me, it's like the Empress energy. She's possibly exterior. You're both in your Cap energy regardless. But like, I don't know. I don't think anyone's necessarily held up, but I feel like this would most definitely be on the back of your mind. You would know what this is, whether you're still living your life or not, you would know this situation. So it definitely looks like there's a conversation that's about to come in, but there's no fast action cards. Like, something still needs to be grounded. Somebody's still meditating, somebody's still watching, it's like a thought, like, do I have this conversation? Yeah, the ace came in first with the world, but it's leading out with the ace too. So it's like, just because the ace of swords is here, or the 8 of wands comes out, like things like that, or the king of swords, he always represents conversation to me too, sometimes depending on placements. But like, even though that comes out, does not mean that conversation actually goes down. It's mental. It could be thoughts too. There was no action behind it. See what I'm saying? So if you're, the shoes are on the other feet, just keep doing what it is you're doing, because that's gotta be irritating. That's gotta be frustrating, knowing that there's just this energy lingering around you. It's not great. And I was very, again, I felt very slow doing that reading. So it could just be trance-like, meditative, like energy that you're into, or, that's saying, if you can't get through your day without thinking about something, confront that if you can. If not, like, if you're really having troubles with something, maybe just try to meditate and go within, What's next? Aquas, my little aqua babies. My little aqua babies. I feel like someone's definitely controlling that situation for sure. Whether it's you or something else, it's tough. So my Aquarius, all right? You can choose to always lift your energy, So your mind thought, your mind patterns. There's nothing quick about that at all. Aquarius. I almost said Scorp. You might be, you might have a strong Scorp placement. Aquarius. Aquarius, RawLOVE, first 2 weeks. Got the 6 of Wands. Page of Wands. Someone, I feel like, is possibly like on a merry-go-round. 9 of Cups. I don't know if there's a little ego, there's some fear. Starting fresh. Somebody could be in the public eye. Something can be fresh. Like, ooh, I haven't seen that card in a while. Knight of Swords. But again, it's like this Page of Wands and the 6 of Wands, they're looking at each other. So it's like, it could be one of your propensities talking to another propensity and being like, you ready for this? You ready for this? It's something like that. Because it's looking at a little mouse. It's like a merry-go-round horse. But this is also saying this is a small victory. You're going towards a victory. Or it could be ego. That card right now is so hard for me to read, believe it or not. But this is going towards a small victory. It's like something can be victorious. Something maybe you're dreaming about. You're thinking about sending a message. But this message you're sending is arrogant. So see what I'm saying? Like, this combo right here with the Nine of Cups, this one's just like, I get what I want when I want it type energy, or I'm not getting what I want. To me, that's not dreamlike, because being next to the Knight of Swords, here comes this, you know, somebody who wants more information. So I don't know if they're dreaming, trying to get the information, trying to pull things. That would be like a heavy meditator too. But like, I don't see it like that. This is like, dun, 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 and like, buckle up, Buttercup. Like, here comes Speedy Gonzalez on a freaking robotic lion creature. You have to remind me to tell me. I forgot. I gotta tell you about my dream I had last night. It was hysterical. All right, but that type of energy coming in, it's like this combo is an arrogant combo. Like the Nine of Cups is not always like a dream come true. That somebody could be very arrogant, and this person is just like, I deserve yada yada yada. You know, royalty, princess. You got a pretty boy. You got a pretty boy on my board. You got a pretty boy on the board. But like, it could also be saying that taking this new adventure of whatever it is you've been dreaming about, like see, this energy is split. It's freaking split, guys. I don't know if somebody's got bipolar, and no judgment. I'm not, you know, like, but it's split energy. It's like right down the fucking middle. There's no, like, what? It's so split. So it's like you're looking for sure. You keep looking back at something. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, arrogant, mofo energy. Mofo. Coming in like that. Like as if like, I deserve better. Or, you know, so it's like, it's such split energy. So I don't know if you have an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarian, and let me tell you, your placements are, you know, which is obviously possible, but like your placements are not placed together, like, because it's like you're butting heads. I'm doing this with the cards, like you could just be butting heads with yourself. I mean, you literally could have a bipolar disorder for sure, unless it's just ego and arrogance, you know, like, unless this Page of Wands is an individual energy. And it's like, you think you can puss around. I mean, yeah, what is this? Aquarius. Say, yeah. Three of Cups. Well, that's like, your back is even turned towards that, though. With the King of Swords right there. Like, there you guys are, you know? And it's like, oh, yeah? It's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to break that party up real quick. Like, but that didn't come out. The Three of Cups did. But you can't give, this like, you can't give me the Knight of Swords with this energy and then the Three of Cups. Like, this is obviously somebody who's partying, because they're not even looking in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, so bizarre. Like, I wonder if this card, next card, will go with this card. Like, I feel like we now have 3 splits. Like 3 different scenarios with one Aquarian energy, you know, but like maybe things happening in their life, Aquarius, but they're instead of combining, like instead of mind, body, soul, we're focused on one thing at a time, you know, like you go from like, yeah, I can do this, with something that has a little bit of fear, to like, yeah, I can do this, to like, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing this. Like, I deserve to sit on this throne. Like, or it's like this person wants to message somebody who sits pretty, and there's nothing wrong with the Nine of Cups. Or maybe somebody feels like this person's too good for me. I don't know. Because then with the Knight of Swords straight to the Three of Cups, this is, their back is turned towards that. Yeah, there's that devil. There's that devil. And the devil is looking at the Two of Swords. I'm going to need to pull one more for you to see what this devil's looking at. Tell me about, oh, no, don't tell me about it. Just one more card for Aquarius. One more card. One more card for my Aquas. One more card for my Aquas. I just feel like I was going to say awkward. You guys might be in a very awkward scenario right now, because this would be awkward. This is awkward energy. It's like you're focused on one thing, then the next thing you know, you're like, one of my Aquarians, yeah, you guys are looking at each other. There's two different energies, okay? What's that at the bottom of the deck? The Four of Wands. This is a decision. Like, it's like split energy. It's that devil energy looking at this 9. So this is two different energies. So this is my Aquarian in devil energy looking at somebody that's confident, stable, spiritual. To me, with the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the King of Swords right here, someone's drinking, partying, dating. It is so oddly placed. All right, let's go to the bottom of it. So here with the 6 of Wands, it could be ego, especially with that 9 of Cups. And someone parading in with a Knight of Swords with some type of message. But, I mean, all I see is like these, what's standing out to me is the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Cups, right? It's like, I don't know if somebody is drinking or somebody was drinking. They were out having a good time with friends, a situation like that. And you pissed somebody off. You pissed them off big time. Big time. Tell me about this 6 of Wands. So I feel a little fear here. This devil could be fear too. Or it could be toxic. There could be an alcohol problem getting in the way. 10 of Swords. Yeah, so somebody's not processing. There's an Aquarian not processing a new start. So it's like you process and then you unprocess. You want to play, like all of a sudden you want to play pot, and then it's like, nope. I want to play pot. Nope. But you're desiring whoever you want to play pot with. And again, 2 6s. And 2 9s. Tell me about this Page of Wands. You guys are watching each other. You know exactly who you guys are to each other. But in the middle of all of this is arrogance, drinking, hostility, toxicity. Tell me about the Page of Wands. You got Hangman reversed. You're dealing with an Aquarian, or an Aquarian's dealing with you. This is like, I'm not changing my perspective. I am not with the 3 of Chalices reversed. Like, somebody could just be like with the 3 of Chalices right there. So now you had the 2 6s, the 2 3s, the 2 6s, the 2 9s. But this is somebody who does not want to change their perspective. Like, it's that arrogance. You know, this is arrogance. This is not somebody who's confused. This is arrogance. You pissed somebody off. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Page of Wands. All right. So this is somebody who, once again, you know, they want Page of Wands surrounded by the Page of Wands. You got the Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands. So it's like they really want this adventure. Like they don't want to feel restricted, but there's something that's, this is somebody who, the Knight of Swords, could just want more information from someone. But like, this is arrogance. This is ego, straight up pride. Like, pride. Like, this lion is like, would rather be ferocious than to even, God forbid, oh, the fucking pride on this board is like disgusting. I'm sorry that, but it is, it's pride, you know, it's arrogance. Regardless of somebody pissing you off, regardless of a certain situation, like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's again that we got the two pages of wands that want to go on this adventure, right? But like, but to me, it's, they're waiting. They're not going nowhere. Like, they're waiting. They're waiting to hit gold. Like, tell me about this Page of Wands. They could be dreaming about you too, but like, they have like this dreamy dream state energy of you, and the next thing you know, it's like they want more information, but like, then they look at you like you got fucking 10 heads, like you're the devil. It's you know, it's something like that. And it's like the Eight of Wands reverse, like not having a conversation, not reaching out, not talking about it, not enjoying yourselves. So yeah, this is arrogant energy, stagnant energy. That message is not being delivered, even though somebody wants to deliver a message. This Knight of Swords definitely wants to deliver a message, and they're not. But I feel like this person you're dealing with, this Aquarian energy that wants to hit someone up, is pissed off. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. I think, or they're legitimately their own prisoner of something. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. I mean, it's somebody's happy is right there too. It's very bizarre energy. Seven of Swords reverse. So this is this message that's going to be delivered with the Empress. This message that they want to deliver to the Empress, this is something went down in the past. The truths need to be told. You know, it's you guys obviously were intimate at one point, not no more. This is like coming back together, but being able to like, can you handle it? You got the Five of Wands reverse, like somebody doesn't want to argue with someone anymore, but like, this is, so that's merry-go-round, that's pride. You know, like, not, that's pride getting in the way of somebody's adventure. Like, that's, you know, they could dream about somebody in a very positive way, uplifting, you know, like desiring, you know, wishes, that type of thing. But it's like they're still putting no effort into the Empress. They're putting no effort into something or someone. Okay. I think drinking with this Three of Cups next to the Devil and the Knight of Swords, dating, drinking, something, getting the best of someone. Could even be pills with the Devil between the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. There could be a pill addiction, a liquor addiction. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Because this is like, unless this card belongs by itself, the King of Wands, yeah, that's somebody who's not committed. That's somebody who plays. And with the King of Pentacles, so you could be an Aquarian female playing around, even having like playing around with women, because I even feel like this one energy, I almost actually said that for some of you, you're bisexual, and somebody, I don't know if you made a promise, like you were dating and you slept with another female, you're bisexual, you know, or you need to make a decision between a man and a female, or you're sleeping with two men, is something. Okay. But to me, it's like, this is somebody who doesn't want to commit, but then that's somebody who does want to commit. It's like they're back and forth on the merry-go-round. You know, and the King of Wands, I mean, I like this King of Wands a lot, but the way this just came out, it's like somebody wants to have, it could be as simple as somebody wants to have this reconciliation. They truly do, but it's like pride. I mean, this person's got so much pride. I don't know if you'll ever hear from this person. I'm not gonna lie to you. This person would rather choke on a frog than to own up to jack shit. I'm not kidding. The pride is just, it's disappointing. You know, it's extremely disappointing. If you're with somebody and in a relationship, it's like you could never win. You can never, it's like you have to pick and choose your battles. And then at that point, it's like this person, like you must feel like they always have the upper hands. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like you can't even get in fucking 2 cents. It's like this person's always right, you know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate if you're dealing with this type of energy, because this is not going nowhere. This is thoughts, this is images, this is pissed off, this is frustration, there's addictions, there's ego, there, you name it. You know, like I don't even see happy joy here. It's actually a little disturbing. I guess Empress pissed off an Aquarian, pissed them off, drinking, leaving somewhere drunk, having no heart, no soul, like just wanting to come in and play. Like it's almost like they're saying, like, where was your soul? There's something there too. Whomever, this Empress pissed somebody off. You pissed somebody off to like punching shit, stabbing shit. Like you pissed them off. You want to come in and toy? I've had enough of this shit. If this person reaches out to you, whew, buckle up. Buckle up, my little princess. But that type of jealousy too. So you got pride, jealousy, toxicity, anger, like, but then it's like this person wants it. They want this new adventure. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarian, and for real, this is your story. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't, this in the month of June, I don't even know if the month of June. Like I'm telling you right now, like this pride is you wouldn't even want to mess with this. Like it's like you wouldn't win anyway. It's like I would walk away from this. Even if you piss somebody off and now you're sorry, no, walk away from this, because this type of energy is bogus. It's awful. It's awful energy, because it's awful. It's just awful. Somebody wants a reconciliation. Somebody just wants happiness. Somebody, you know what I mean? But this person can be happy with you. But I don't know if you emasculated them. Some of you emasculated them. For others, you just pissed somebody off. You stepped into some type of establishment. You pissed them off. And the Nine of Wands, it's like with the King of Wands and the King of Pence, you know, it's like being able to have a conversation, but it's like ring around the rosy, you know, it's like playing games, or they think you're playing games. So if you went to go see someone and you left drunk, or you went to an establishment and you drank, I don't know the situation. I think somebody thought you just wanted to play or have a one night stand. Like there was no hat, there was no, they weren't feeling loyalty, they weren't feeling unconditional love. It pissed them off more than anything. Like you parading, you know, whether you were doing it intentionally or not, like, see what I'm saying? Like you guys are not on the same page. You are not on the same page at all. And it's like you both think about each other. They think about having a fresh start with you, for sure. But like pride is a huge problem. Tell me about this devil. So this is my Aqua in this energy of the whole merry-go-round back and forth, you know, pride. It's pride. Tell me about this devil. I don't think you guys are even talking about this, to be honest with you. With the Hangman being reversed, this is somebody not changing their perspectives. This is somebody who's pissed off and is carrying a grudge or holding on to anger. Like like I said, if this person actually hits you up, like, whoo-wee, like I wouldn't even respond, because you're not gonna win. All right, the devil, the sun is reversed. Like there's no growth with this person right this second. This person is not they're just not ready. Even though they want something, it's like they just feel like they're not ready. Like there's no clarity, there's no growth, there's no sunshine, there's no soul. There's no soul in this devil's hat right now. You're legitimately dealing with the devil. You know what I mean? Like legitimately, like it could just be their energy in general. That could be that Scorp energy I was feeling too, even though it's Cappy. But like, yeah, the Knight of Swords. You know, like not giving no clarity to this Nine of Pentacles over here. Because this is two different energies. This is my Aquarius and Devil energy. You know, looking at this Nine of Pentacles energy, which before was linked to the Empress too. Or they're just so focused on work, but that's them checking somebody out, you know, and it's the Knight of Swords. Looking in the same direction. Like, I think they thought you just wanted to play, like, I don't know the scenario, but I have that whole like this energy is like, why is this person around? Like I don't know if this person's like I don't feel good enough, or because the King of Wands, King of Pens, even this Devil energy, they're confident, you know. So it's just pride, feeling like it's just pride, not being able to see clearly. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. So this Nine of Pentacles must be this Empress energy, because you guys are like having a stare down. It's like, but you got nowhere because the way something was presented. Yeah, Seven of Chalices. Like, I don't know if they're looking at this person like there's so many options. Are they with someone else? I was too slow. It's that type of energy with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, like not feeling like solid. Like, how do I go in? This person would never go in if they don't feel solid, right? Makes sense. Somebody with this much pride, if they don't know they can get what they truly want, that there comes that pause. There comes the whole grabbing the reins and stopping the horse every time the horse wants to keep going. It's like, whoa, it's like that, you know. This is jealousy. Jealousy. Pride. Tell me about this Empress. Yeah, it's like somebody came into like I said, it could have even been a Ten of Pentacles again reversed. Could have even been an establishment, but like this is having a conversation about moving forward, like that type of energy. But it's like you guys get lost within each other too. All you gotta do is look at each other a certain way. So it's like you do have a connection with somebody, but like this is not coming together. Like this is a no way. I'm sorry, but like this person is not ready to give clarity. Like they're just kind of like watching you. You piss them off. And I know some of you are probably like, boohoo, you know, but I think this person, see what I'm saying? Like this Empress didn't have any intent on going in and making someone jealous or frustrating somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this energy, I think, was more like you want to come in or you want to come at me with like that sexual energy, or flirtatious, or come in and get drunk and dip out. Like it's something like that, right? But it's like her intention was to just have a conversation. And with this card, she knows there's a special connection. This Empress wanted to have a conversation that involved her soul. And that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? Like you guys are not on the same page. Like you went in with great intent, you know, like just good intent. Keep someone company, have a conversation. Maybe you felt someone's energy, you felt they needed it, whatever the case may be. But they took this as you were flirting, or you pissed them. You pissed them off. You pissed this energy off to, that's it. You pissed them off. I don't even know how else to explain it. But regardless of you pissing them off, this exterior pride, that pride was there before you pissed them off. Exterior energy not exterior energy, additional messages from Aquarius. What did I say was next? Was it Pisces? Was it? No, it was Sagg. We got a renewal with the Queen of Earth. All right. So, you know, it's time to evaluate your life. It is a favorable assessment of the facts. It is time to go in a new direction. And this would be that. But here's the thing. When I clarified it, you're not processing it. You're not wanting it. It's like you do and you don't. See what I'm saying? So it's like something can be renewed. It's that time. It just does not mean it's actually going to come in just because it's time. That's a harsh lesson to learn too, ladies and gents. Okay. And then with the Queen of Earth, you know, it's time to go in this approach, deal with certain challenges, be kind in an understanding manner. There's no understanding manner here. I think there's an exterior energy that's got an understanding manner. You know, but somebody is you whoever this connection is that you have with somebody, you guys are not on the same page. And I don't think it's because one or the other, one's trying and the other is not, because somebody's looking at it in a completely different view, you know, like especially with the moon there, you know, events behind the scenes. So, you know, it's like it can be victorious, but then this person is just goes back to, with the Ten of Swords reverse, just goes back to like, no way I want to go back, you know, not changing your perspective with the Hangman reverse, but like dreaming about this person, but not talking to this person, you know, or somebody went into somebody's establishment and they didn't talk, but this Empress definitely wanted to talk, you know. I don't know. Yeah. You're not on the same page. This Devil, dark energy, not even looking towards the light, you know. And then when they think about this other person, it's all they think about is you being with somebody else. Like, was I too slow? You know, like that type of energy. So you're in a predicament. And if this person does come in, or you guys do have a conversation, whatever happens, you know, like I really don't see it happening. And if it does happen, I feel like it might possibly be a lose-lose situation, guys, because the Devil, the Sun was reversed. You know what I mean? Like, it was reversed. I think this person's looking at this other person like, am I even an option anymore? And to be honest with you, if you're the exterior energy, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You're dealing with somebody who's very jealous. Lots of pride. It's like, legitimately, I'm not kidding when I tell you that they would rather choke on a frog. They'd rather choke on a frog than to own up to anything. This person does not have a compassionate soul right this second. You know, the Sun is that Leo energy too. It talks about expansion, growth, compassion, that type of stuff. It was reversed. This Devil would rather stay in stank ass energy than to come in and show any type of compassion. You know, or they're looking at this other person like she's the devil, you know, like the devil wears Prada type energy. Like, what do you think? You're too good? You know, like maybe they feel like you were just there to have fun, like a one night stand, like devilish energy, or to purposely like F with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It could go that way too. And it's like they couldn't find their clarity, and they're just looking at you like you're just, you know, stomping around, and you know, there was nothing sincere in a certain situation. But when I clarified, it certainly looked like there was sincerity. So I'm telling you, like, just stagnant energy, you know, like somebody does not want to be wrong, pride's in the way, you're not going to get nowhere in that situation, you know. And I think the other person is at the point where it's like, pick and choose my battles. Like, fuck that. That's too much of a battle. Pick and choose. I'm not picking and choosing nothing anymore. You know, like, tough scenario. So let's do my Saggies. You know, just because the cards said there were, you know, the whole renewal with the Queen of Pence. Yeah, hopefully that happens for you guys. I hope so. Somebody comes at you like that right now, it's like, you know, It's like, that's why I'm like, as I'm talking about it, like, I don't see it happening. I just don't see that happening right now for you. Somebody would rather be in that pissa energy. Huh? Are you ready to load the truck?
I already did.
Oh, I would have helped you.
Yeah. You can't leave this door open or Max or the cats will go out.
Let's do Sagg. Ooh, I feel quick energy with you guys right now, which is nice. I think last time I did you guys, it was more of like, nobody hold me down energy type thing. Like, even like shuffling, like that's why I wanted to check real quick. It was like an uplifting shuffle. It was light. It was light. Right. That was light too. Let me rinse the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, buttercups. I just took my hair up. So let's do my Saggies. Let's do my Saggies. Let's do this. Saggies. First 2 weeks, RawLOVE. The Knight of Wands. There's that quick energy I felt for you, right? Damn, right off the rip. That's nice. Look at you on this ferocious dragon, but it's like a lizard. It's like a salamander. You're ready to go. You do have to confront the past, though, with something for sure. Because that's your first card out going towards, you were going towards something. Or confronting something, or you're gonna need to confront something. Somebody's got heavy placement. You got the Fool. Yeah, so it's like someone dipped out real quick too. Like out in the middle of the night, like quick. But something wasn't carried, like someone didn't see something through. Because the Fool's going in this direction too. So it's like, I don't know if it's regarding your past. It's like, wild thing. Dun, 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 dun. You make my heart sing. But I wanted to say, you make my heart bleed. But it's still, funky Komadima. There's something going on with your past. I don't know if you, I don't think you wrapped it up, like, or you've been hooking up with somebody, right? Or you're dating, but like maybe you want to settle down, or you want to just be with one person. I feel like you gave someone the cold shoulder, like you shut someone out, you know, because it's like you got this little snowman that's like poking at you, or like, but you're on an icicle, like it, you know, but it's like you're content. Uh-huh. This little guy reminds me of my dream. A little glowworm. I still gotta tell you that story. I feel like you definitely isolated yourself from a situation, but now you're like, you're defrosting. You know, it's like you're warming up. It's hard to get a Sag to settle down too. Depending on where your other placements are, if you got strong Sag in your chart, you don't settle. You're not, and if you do settle, you're not a settler. Like that person's got to have just as much fire and spark as you do. It's either that or you control a situation, but then that would get boring for you after a while anyway, you know. Five of Swords. As we talk about the Five of Swords, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if this is connected to like your past or something that's happened current, you know, it's almost like dun, 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 dun. It's like I'm reading backwards for you. It's like, do I have a new start? And then you're like, nah. I'm too busy doing XYZ. Like, no, like I'm no fool. Like I'm not putting myself in that situation again. You know what I'm saying? So I think instead of like really like maybe resolving a situation or getting to the bottom of it, for some of you for sure, it's more of the energy of you were just out. It's like you were like the ice queen or the ice king. You know, it's like nope and nope, frozen with the High Priestess. So that's the Five of Swords with the High Priestess. That can be a secret. That can be a secret. You're dealing with somebody who magic too. I mean, I see the apple. The High Priestess can be magic, obviously magical, spiritual. But like you're dealing with a goddess type energy too, or you're a goddess. You know what I mean? And you're not standing for anything less. Like you're standing your ground, but you're flaunting your stuff at the same time. You're definitely using your Sag swag. You got Sag swag. You're not tolerating bullshit. Even if you're being lied to or telling you there's something there. I think you're just leaving something behind, to be honest with you. You're like, I got this. I don't think it's like, oh, I'm all high and mighty. I don't think so. You know. There you go, this guy, this Page of Wands, man. It's like everyone's got this new opportunity to go in a new direction. Like all of us, the universe is giving it, whether you want to see it or not. Like, you know how I was talking to Lou earlier, Lucy Lou, and she went through a breakup, unfortunately. It's like that type of energy, not wanting to see it, wanting second chances with somebody. But like, do you really want that second chance with that person right now? Or do you really want to find your inner beauty, your soul, your passion again? Because there obviously was lack of passion there. See what I'm saying? So it's like you have this new opportunity, Lucy, if everybody, but that's what I'm saying for Lucy's situation. Is like everyone has this new opportunity, it's floating around, but you don't want to look at it. You don't want to look at it as a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Brandy, are you deleting these yourself? Because your messages keep getting deleted. I keep noticing that. Are you deleting them yourself, sweetie? Are you like retracting what you're saying? Or is somebody deleting your messages? It looks like she's retracting them herself. Okay. Sag swag. Yeah. But like, so see what I'm saying? Like how everybody, because the Page of Wands keeps coming out. So it's like you have this new opportunity to go on a new adventure. But some of you are just like, you don't want to look at it like that, because it's just like you're either looking at something with sorrow or aggravation. Okay, so you're either looking at sorrow, aggravation. You didn't want to answer that. Why are they disappearing like that? That's so random, but I want to step out of that. So it's like you don't look at something as a new opportunity, right? Because it's like there's secrets, it's a lose-lose, you're frustrated. Maybe somebody had a new start with somebody else. Maybe somebody had, an affair. Maybe somebody stepped out, but that's the way it was supposed to go down. But right now it's sorrow. Like, do I take them back? Do I not? Can I trust them? But it's like you don't want to go through that self-comfort type energy, right? So it's like, but you all got this new start. You need to realize that. And right now, I really feel like some of you definitely have the Sagg swag, okay, and you're ready. Because I'm not looking like at this as necessarily a secret. I look at this as you finding that beauty, that passion. It's the desire, but it's the feisty. It's like my Sagg is a feisty, and you get the star. Whoa, what else was that? Ow. Yeah, what is that? For realsies? It's the Emperor. Coming and swinging. You could be Aries. I mean, it could be Aries, Aquarius. It's destiny. You have an Emperor energy that's outside of you that's about to come and swinging. They're like, oh, you want to have a new start without me? I'm really reading this Five of Swords lately as like last minute swipe, like last minute, like I'm running in, I'm coming in, like God forbid anybody else had a new start. Like I don't want to be this person, like for some reason, So it's like this High Priestess is like having a new start, which is like my Sagg like energy. You still got something that's going on with something in your past, ice cold energy, whether it's you or them now, it doesn't matter. But it's like right when you start, right? It's like right when you get that kickoff, like here comes the Emperor coming right at you. So it's like you do have some type of energy coming right at you. Quick. That's quick. I don't know if you're going to like the message though. Here we go again. You know. So it's like, do I want a new start? Do I not? Yeah, I don't know. But it's like, I don't know if you're running from it or this is your past. And like you let go of your past real quick and you're going to have a new start because you're like, F it, it's a lose-lose. Or you're in a current situation where you think it's a lose-lose and you're actually going to go back to somebody from your past. That can be a thing too. This High Priestess, could be secrets, but I don't think so. I think this is desiring a fresh new start, letting the stars guide you too. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, here's this random burst of energy. This is not you. This is somebody coming towards my Sagg. Like, so to me, it's like that Emperor energy, the Aries, coming at you like right before you have a new start. See what I'm saying? Because there's that new start. Somebody knows there's a meant to be scenario here too, being sandwiched in between the star and the High Priestess. Somebody just met somebody new too. And it's like you want to have a new start, but then you're like, I don't know enough about you. You're way too mysterious. Like, I don't know. I don't do mysterious. Well, then don't hook up with a Sagg. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. So this Emperor that's coming at you is with the Knight of Swords energy. Is that it's hash. Like they want their answers and they want them now. It's like King Triton. He's magical too. But you're like, tell me about this Knight of Wands. This part just got sticky. You guys are on fire right now. Like, it's that song, ain't nobody holding me down. Uh-oh, I gotta keep on moving. So you're not letting nothing get the best of you. Yeah, see, 3 of Swords and it's reversed. So it's like you're slowly healing from a situation that has to do with your past. And I don't know if that's your past coming back around, you know, like, whoa, like slow your roll. Like this is somebody who was in and out, like never gave you commitment, never a full conversation, just little bits of like little things. Like this is somebody who would hit somebody up through a text message and be like, well, you've been doing this for so long and yada yada. And then when you reply, they don't even respond back. They just like, they ghost, you know, like, and it's just like, it's like, okay, you know, it's like that type of energy, you know, but it's like, ain't nobody holding me down. Uh-oh, I gotta keep on moving. So it's like, yeah, it's a lose-lose. I'm gonna use my power, go on a new adventure. All right, but whomever this person is circling back around. And this was somebody who's like, you got two knights here. That's like, you know, like freaking, I don't know, I'm trying to think of 2 names, but you know what I mean, like somebody you probably having one night stands with, or you just hit them up and then there's anger and then it gets shut down and then it's like you have sex again. I don't know, it's like that. And then all of a sudden at the end they're like, he's like, here I come, where you going? Well, wait a minute, it's destined. Or it could be an Aquarian coming in an Emperor energy, which again is that's like a deadly combo. That's somebody who likes to control the situation all damn day. Saggies don't like to be held down like that. Like, what you like? I like you to dominate a little bit here and there. Like the dominance is great, but like in the bedroom, buddy, like slow your roll. Unless you want to tell me what to do that leads to the bedroom. All right, but besides that, there's nobody holding down a Sag. You're flicking. You're out of your mind. A Sag can choose to hold on, but when they decide to go, they go. Nothing's stopping them. Not when you get this type of oomph back in your life, you know, because that's what you're leaving in the past. So you're heading towards something new, but something's gonna come in and be like, whoa, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're gonna do. You might even be like, you might even play hard to get. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna play hard to get though. I think you're gonna throw some attitude their way, to be honest with you, because this person hurt you. Well, you hurt them, but to me, nothing's stopping you right now. Yeah, see a new start with the sun, the Fool with the sun. Like, whoa, nah. This is, my Saggies are on fire right now. Like that's clarity, that's growth, that's what do you call that? That's evolution. That's whew, like you're good. You could be dealing with a Leo right now. And you think it, or you're dealing with a Leo, or a Leo wants a new start with you. But they're not coming in with Leo energy. Some of you, I see a pregnancy. You could have had an abortion. And when this person finds out, they're going to be fuming. But they didn't want nothing to do with it anyway. But I think you might have some of you made that decision without somebody and you had an abortion for sure. Clear as day on my board. Others of you are choosing to keep the child. But there's something with who's the father. And in due time, I guess, unless you do the test while you're still pregnant. But I heard that's painful because I'm pretty sure they go in through your belly button. I've never had that procedure done. I know it's how you, like, they test for certain stuff too, for like, especially when you're at a certain age, they test for defects or like, I don't know. You definitely, some of you definitely decided to keep the baby and others you definitely got rid of it. So congratulations for those who are pregnant, okay? But tell me about the 5 of Swords. Besides that, like, this is just somebody I think who might want to like sweep you off your feet type energy, and you're like, yeah, I'm straight. Like, I have my own clarity. Like, there's no growth here. You want to come in. Why? Because you come in as an emperor. You come in like taking charge all of a sudden. Like, nah, I don't think it works that way. See, you're dealing with somebody who dominates a situation. Like, so it's like you're about to have this conversation, but my Aries feel like at this point it's a lose-lose. You know, with the Chariot reverse, like why have this conversation? Or you want to hear me out, or vice versa, or I hear you out, but nothing's moving forward. My foot's down. You know, like I'm going in a new direction. So this is somebody that from your past that wants to come back around to, and they're going to be pretty damn adamant when they do. And they're definitely gonna want to have a conversation. But to me, this person, for real, they're gonna come at you. It's gonna blow your mind, because the way they're gonna come at you is like Romeo. Like they're gonna come in and save the day, but it's like, look at you. Listen, my Saggy, you don't need no one saving the day. You don't need no one to save your day. Like, what? And this person's gonna come in and be like, you're my destiny. You're my soulmate. Like the stars, it was time. It finally aligned us. Like, I'm telling you, like, my Saggies are like, you freaking get off your rocker. Get off your rocker, Papa. So I think you're going to hear this person out, but like, it's still sitting on top of the Five of Swords. So see what I'm saying? Like that can be somebody very last minute, once again, going towards the High Priestess. Like, all right, I want to have a conversation about a new start. Like, what do you mean we're meant to be? You're always saying we're meant to be. What do you mean we're meant to be? Because maybe you're the spiritual one, as the High Priestess, always being like, there was always a connection, but like that connection's not there to you right now. But this person, it looks like they're going to want answers when it comes to like what you know about certain stuff. But it's like the way they come in, it's very controlling. So I think you're going to hear them out, but like, your God will be up. Tell me about the High Priestess, because that's my Saggies in that High Priestess energy. This Aries energy exterior to you right now, that's exterior. You're in that High Priestess Pisces energy as a Sag. You're in Pisces all day. You're using your intuition. There's so much going on with you right now. Tell me about the High Priestess. It's like you just got your spark back, your confidence. You know, this person is obsessing over you, or vice versa. These two combos together of passion and desire, it's obsession. All right. It's not an unhealthy obsession. But that, see what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of person that you would normally, like, you wouldn't even hesitate. You would hook up with. You guys have fun in bed. But it's like something had to end. Something went down. You know what I mean? But you, if you're doing magic, you got a lock of hair. But like, to me, this is, you know, having a conversation. These are two very lustful cards, even though it's the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pents, guys. Because in this deck, the Nine of Pents is obsession, but it's not necessarily a bad obsession. But this is intense, powerful. Like, you guys make each other pulse for sure. It's like you can't, it's like, so this this is not the Two of Wands, it's the Two of Swords. So this person's going to come in and make promises to you. Or, yeah, they're going to come in and make a promise to you, and you're like, this person knows how to please you, though. Like, this person, like, the way you guys are intimate is when you get that obsession. Like, I could picture you going to your best friend being like, is that possible? Can you fall in love with somebody over sex? Can this become dangerous? Yeah, that's a thing. That's the type of intimacy you have with this person. And like I said, you might play hard to get, all right? But you know how to use that desire. It's the luscious, it's just whatever you got for energy right now. And this person's gonna come in and like look at your face with the rose, like, I don't know. But you're like, at the same time, you're sitting there and like you're thumping, like you're thumper right now. Like, so you're having a conversation, you're like thumping, but playing hard to get. You guys are going to end up in the sack. Sorry. You guys are so going to end up in the sack when this conversation's over. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? You're not going to end up in the sack with him? Attitude or no attitude, you're ending up in the bed with this one. I hate to tell you. Because this one, oh my God, good luck. Tell me about the Page of Wands. I suggest you try to have the conversation first, okay? Try to bubble your private area. Keep the passion out of, I don't know how a Cappy keeps, I mean, you might be dealing with a Cappy, but I don't know how a Sagg keeps passion out of a conversation. Or you purposely, do I stay single or not, with the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords as you're having a conversation? Like, yeah, that passion's there, but like, what else do you guys have right this second? Because I don't see anyone investing time anywhere. But I did just mention something about Cappy. So maybe it's time that you start investing time somewhere. See what I'm saying? But you're also in that energy of ain't nobody holding me down. Oh, gotta keep on moving. But man, are you seductive? You are playing that role of a seductress. It's like you can't help it. You like to be dominated. But you like to be submissive too. But I don't know why this just took us to the bedroom. Leave it for a Sagg to take it to the bedroom. But like, you're playing. You're toying with someone. Or you just got it in you. It's just you, you know. And it's not like a hoe. It's not like that energy. It's just somebody who uses beauty as power, somebody who uses seduction as power. And it works for you. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Oh, you are so going to bed with him. Are you kidding me? He's going to come in all hot and... Hoo-wee, you better have fun. You better have fun. You're going to have fun. It's not you better have fun. Tell me about this Page of Wands. But I don't know if you're going to shut it down or not, because you don't want to be held down. I think you wanted something at one point with this person, some type of commitment. You definitely wanted something, and now your MO is just, ain't no one holding me down. Uh-oh, gotta keep on moving. But you might get a little fear with this hat that's got a nail in it. Here comes that King of Swords, that King of Chalices. I mean, wanting a new start. You're not going to know what to do. Well, here's the thing. The Fool was reversed. It's the way I picked it up. Either the King of Chalices was upright and the Fool was reversed, or the King of Chalices was reversed and you're walking away because you're like, I don't want to be a fool. I think that's what it kind of is, because it's like that fool-like energy. See, an Emperor would not express like that. Like, you're dealing with somebody who does not talk about their emotions, but they'll show you through passion. Like, so they're just as good in the bedroom. You know what I mean? They'll make sure, like, you have an orgasm. They'll make sure they take care of you. Like, they'll please you. But this person, God forbid, they told you how they felt. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, it's, you're the one that wants that new start, and it's like you're not looking back. You might actually shut down this conversation, or this is your own clarity, it's your own mental thoughts right now, and you're saying to yourself, no way, Jose. Tell me about the star. But then this is that Emperor energy coming at you that's like, all right, let's talk about something. It's the curiosity with the spirituality. There's something here. It's the 3 of Wands, you know, so it's your future. They're going to talk about, you know, why you were waiting with this, you know, the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if it's upright or not. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. I just bent that card. You might be dealing with somebody who's bent out of shape, or literally like his penis is bent. You got 3 threes. I don't know how you're gonna keep your hands off each other, because I mean, I just heard that song in my head. I can't keep my hands off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much, and love the way that you feel. Yada yada. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And it's on top of the star. Oh, pretty baby, you know I want you so. I don't know if there was exterior energy to you or not, if there was some third party, something went down, or you're dating. See what I'm saying? Like, this Emperor's coming in strong. Strong. This Emperor knows how to sweep you off your feet. It's Romeo, you know? Romeo, Romeo, where are the Romeo? You guys are ending up in a bedroom for sure. It's a Two of Pence reverse, so it's like they're hesitant to come in, but they're coming in swinging. So it's going to be a very last minute decision with the Knight of Wands. Passion is going to draw them in, you know, because upright with this one, it'd be kind of be like being a little hesitant to kind of like rub someone's back, because somebody knows when you guys are intimate, forget about it. Game over. Game over, so game's on. You know what I'm saying? For damn sure. For damn sure. But like, where's the love? Where's the investment? Where's the commitment? Like, I don't know. Like, right now, it's passion. Using that desire. It's like it's like it's bait. I just saw like a lure. It's bait. It's like you're baiting someone in. You're baiting them in. You're baiting your past back in. But like they got the hots for you too. So it's someone's using sexual magic. For sure. Well, possibly. I see a lot of hesitation too with this, the Two of Swords. Like I see a lot of resisting too. So it's like, so that's for some yes, and for others no. Because I see resisting. Because you don't want to play games. You have the ability to attract. Additional messages for my Saggies. But I think to me, it's like the wait is over. It's like you've been waiting. Or the divine's about to give you someone that you desire, or somebody's coming at you, whether it's new or not. Like, if you're not having any sex, you're about to. You're about to. That's a whole lot. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Water. You got the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Water, the Ace of Water, and the Page of Earth. Yeah, you're about to. All right, wishes coming true, desires. You know, you got a love life now, a rewarding family life too. Emotional and material needs are about to be met. There's somebody trustworthy coming into your life. And it's that Page of Earth energy, you know, just, you know, wanting to do something more challenging with your life, a new area of study too. But this is like an apology too. This is, you probably know who this person is. And with a Ton of Water, like you guys can be happy. And with the Ace of Water, it's falling in love or a resurface of a relationship, okay, and a new home too. And initially, Four of Wands was at the very bottom of the deck after this King, after this Emperor energy, okay. So it's like you could have been leaving somebody from your past and you're choosing somebody new. It's like in this Emperor coming at you. But to me, you already know this person, because it's like you're iffy on whether or not you want a new start with this person. But there's that love that I was talking about. There's that commitment with the Page of Pence, taking it slow, going with the flow type energy. But my Saggies are definitely using their Sag swag. I just came up with a new one for you guys. Sag swag. Say yeah. Oh yes I can, or yes I am. But you do have some type of passion, romance right there with the star and those other cards, where it's like you be like heaven to touch. I think the two of you's intimacy is intimidating, but it's on fire at the same time. But you're calling them in through your pheromones. Whew, mama. My little Sag, my Sag right now, you're on fire. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop until you get what you want. Drop it like it's hot. You guys are on fire right now. You're calling them in, is what you're doing. Whether it's intentional or not. But I don't know how it would not be intentional. Like, that shit's all day, very intentional to me. Like if you could send your scent in the mail, you'd send your scent in the mail like 20 times a day. Okay? Whether it's perfume, deodorant, hairspray. People still use hairspray. God, you know how long it's been since I've used hairspray? So we're going to talk about my Pisces. But I will tell you before I forget, I want to tell you about my dream. Actually, I'll wait until after Pisces. Oh, you're talking about that. You had a dream about me and I was super sexual court. LOL, I gotta text you. Ooh, I like when you text me about your dreams. Text me, Talon. Text me. I want to know all about it. But my dream last night, I think I'm about to give birth to something. But you guys remember back in the day? Glowworms? Where you'd squeeze their belly at night, but it wouldn't stay on, but you could squeeze their belly. Do you remember their adorable faces? Well, yeah, text me for sure. I gotta refix my hair. So anyway, in my dream, right, I legitimately gave birth to a glowworm, but it had like little legs, like really petite, and I had my 4 babies, right? I had my 4 children already, and the baby came out, right? Dark hair, dark features, and like black hair lengthwise, like it was bone straight, right? And I remember the baby coming out, and I was like, Mingya, Court, like, what are you doing? Like, I had already had my 4 kids, right? And I'm like, is this a joke? Like, I'm supposed to have a new start. Like, I said to myself, like, I'm supposed to have a new start with somebody. Like, this was literally what was going through my head. And it was actually my ex-husband in my dream. He came out of nowhere. I think because we had the 4 kids together, right? He came out of nowhere. Next thing you know, he's chopping the baby's hair. The baby's like a day old, right? I just had her. She was a freshie. It was a girl. And he's cutting her hair. And I remember going in and like punching him and like over and over and over. Like, what are you doing cutting her hair? And then I sat back on the couch and I said, what the fuck is wrong with me? I had another baby? I had another baby with you? Like, what? No, I'm supposed to have a new start. Like, why are you in my dreams? Why didn't we just have another kid and you just cut her hair? And I'm looking at Cade, and Cade's 12, and I'm like, Courtney, what did you just do? Like, you were about to live your life. Like, what are you doing having another child? So I hope it's like a metaphor for me giving birth to something brand new. And the baby, his face looked just like a glowworm face. It had that little doll face, like a Cabbage Patch glowworm. I didn't have the body of one, but like real petite like that. And I'm like, did I just give birth to a creature? And I'm like, why? Why is this person in my dream? You know, and it's like, I can't even tell you how many times that's happened. And you got to remember, when you have a connection with somebody, whether you want them back or not, they could be pulling you into their own dream. See what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily my dream. It could be actually my ex wanting me back. I doubt it, but I'm saying like it could go down like that. You know what I mean? Like just dreaming of me. Like, what if I had had a child with her or vice versa? Even though we already have 4. But you know what I'm saying? Like me and my ex, that's a no-go. But like, not always is it where just because someone shows up in your dream doesn't mean that you went to bed dreaming about them. Like, they can pull you into your dream, especially when you have connections like that with somebody. But to me, I gave birth to a baby, and it was kind of creature-like, even though it wasn't. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, fucking, please just tell me I'm about to give birth to something. Because I remember sitting back, being pissed off at myself, being like, wait, I remember looking at him and being like, why the F are you in my dream? When I was thinking about somebody else, like I had somebody else in my head. And I'm like, what the fuck went wrong? I'm like, where did I go wrong? Like, I was horrified. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what am I doing? Having another child when I smell freedom right now. You know, like, I don't know if like somebody stepping into my life has a kid, you know, or if like, Mingy, I don't know. I just really hope it means that I'm about to give birth to something brand new. That's all I can hope for. You know what I mean? Like brand new, like I'm giving birth to something brand new, something electronical. But I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I had a friend that did that. She had a 12-year-old and started fresh. And we both had Caden and she had Isaac. I had Caden, she had Isaac. And we both had our Jades. Our Jades are the same age. And it's like, got the goosebumps. But like, I could not imagine doing that right now in my life. Like, I had all my babies like within a 10-year span. So to me, it was no big deal. You know what I mean? But to wait 12 years, you know, is whoa. Whoa. Because there's 10 years between my oldest and youngest. People do it all the time. And if that's what you want, then awesome. Especially if you remarry or you're blending, you know, blended family, then go for it. But like me, I just want travel and I just want things like that. Even if it was like a blended family, like obviously you can still do all that stuff. But like, and don't get me wrong, I love babies. But I wouldn't mind in a blended situation where there's babies and they go home to their mom here and there or whatever. But like, you know, like I love babies and toddlers. But me personally, nothing else is coming out of that. No more. No more. Thank you. I fucking you've rocked my body enough. I am done with any more babies like that coming out of me. You know, stretching those nipples even further. Like, hello. No. Holy crap. I feel like a wrinkled old lady doing that all over again. I mean, yeah, I'm already a wrinkled old lady. So anyway, I gave birth to a glowworm that had dark black hair and it was bone straight. And I remember going in and punching him because he's cutting her hair, a day old cutting her hair. I'm like, you're cutting her fucking hair? Lost my shit. Oh, and I couldn't, you know, the cat whisper, not the cat whisper, the whisker I found the other day going upstairs. I don't know what I did with it, but that was meant for me to find after I just had that conversation with you guys and talking about like magic and certain stuff. I couldn't find it. I was like, damn it, I think I threw it away, but I could have used it. Talon, thank you. Thanks for texting me. I did get it. So, anywho, I lost the whisker. So I guess Quant won't be doing any type of magic with a cat whisker. Because I looked it up and it did talk about like good luck. But it said 3 magic tricks, like magic things to do with a cat whisker. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I lost the whisker. No, I'm not that old, but I'm like, I'll be 42. I'm done having babies. Are you kidding? Hello. I struggle enough to tone up the shit that I already have hanging on my body from the 4 children I have. Hello. Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble? Flow. They fucking, anywho, let's do my Pisces. So I'm hoping I'm just about to give birth to something brand new. It's not about the age. I feel a lot younger anyway. Yeah, I was never worried about my age. I'm just saying I'm straight having any more babies. That's it. Okay, thank you guys. All right, so I'm not old, but I'm not having no more babies. That's it. If I was to have one at 42 to have a blended family, then fine. That's different. But I'm not. All right, so we got the 3 of Pence. Teamwork. And it's ironic because there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them with a cat. You got somebody who's just like, all right, you do this. It was like my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, supervisor. You got that supervising energy. You got a Pisces right now that's like, all right, you do this, you do that, you do that. I want the boxes there. I want that hung there. No, you need to rehang that because it's a little crooked. You know, and it's like, so the 3 of them is teamwork. And over here, you got a supervisor. So I don't know how that's going to work out for you quite yet. That was my mother-in-law all day. Now that we just brought up the ex-husband. She used to freaking crack me up. I had my ex-husband do something for me a couple weeks ago. I forget what it was. And I was like, I'm just going to play your ma. I'm just going to play ma real quick. I'm going to tell you what to do. Oh, yeah, he was helping with the fire thing, the pit. I was like, I'll just go play ma. She's good at that, supervising. That's funny. So you have that type of energy, you know. Pisces, Pisces. This could be a contract too. You know, it could be work. What's up with your cards right now, my little Pisces? I just heard in my head, like, go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. So maybe this is somebody like hanging up banners, or maybe you're about to have like a cookout or something. There's the Lovers. You're either about to get married or you're about to work together. Or you work together already with your spouse. But it normally wouldn't come up that. Oh, there you go. Shocking. Page of Wands. Whew, here we go. So deciding whether or not to have a new start with your lover, or like 3 crowd and one needs to get kicked out. Somebody could be in a relationship with somebody with the Lovers card being here. I can't stand looking at the Lovers card as a choice. I know it's an important choice with a loved one, but a lot of people, you know, they butcher it and they say you have to choose between 2 people you love, but I don't always see that being the case. To me, it's a very special united bond you already have with somebody. It's not really a choice. It's just a matter of somebody chooses right or wrong. And to be honest with you, you know, it just depends on where you're at in life. And to me, this is saying, you know, it could be a soul contract, or this is, do we come together and work together, or is this a third party? And you're thinking about leaving one household to have a new adventure with someone else. But me personally right now, it's, you know, you're looking at each other and it's like taking an adventure together, teamwork, whether it's work or a love situation. Because again, they're looking at each other. You just got blocked, Will? Somebody just blocked the monitor? What's happening? Shannon did. All right. Can you guys figure it out? Can you guys figure it out? Oh, it wasn't you. Yeah. All right. Who blocked Will? Got the 6 of Wands. Pisces, Pisces. First 2 weeks, RawLOVE. Pisces, Pisces. Something can be, you know, the 6 of Wands is the same thing now. It's like before, I don't know what read it was in, but it's like you had the 6 of Wands and then the Page of Wands. Now it's the Page of Wands with the 6 of Wands. Like, can you guys master this? Everyone's looking at each other. You know, it's like that, the little rabbit. Oh, it's not even a mouse. Is it a mouse? Maybe it's a little rabbit. Is looking back at the Page of Wands too. So it's like, to me, you know, I don't know if it's speaking of ego right now or not, but to me it's, you know, some type of contract coming together. Together, together, the more we work together, the happier we'll be. Because your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. I doubt it with that 5 of Wands, but Pisces. I'm not going to keep taking you like that. All right, you want to make an appearance. 2 of Cups. This is ever connect. This is a meant to be. 9 of Wands. Let's get one more with the Lovers and the 2 of Cups. This connection is a That's a life partnership. That's why it's like going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. So to me, it's something. Here comes a conversation. What's that? The Eight of Wands with a message. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords together, that's a straight up message. That's a conversation all day. Okay? So you guys are going to be talking about this. But it's like, it's a fight. And it's like fighting your ego too. Even though it can be successful, it's fighting your ego. Very special connection you have with somebody. You definitely have a life partner on the board. There could have been exterior energy to you, yes. A third party somewhere, but like, there would not be a third party scenario now. Well, if there is, they're about to leave somebody to be with the true connection, the true soul contract. Oh man, these cards are tight. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I will tell you, you guys, in a different lifetime, because you had multiple lifetimes with this person, you guys switch from masculine to feminine. So in your last lifetime, you know, you were masculine and now you're feminine, vice versa. I don't know why. I know it's a thing. Sometimes it happens. There's a big reason behind it. You're definitely dealing with somebody who's two alphas, and it's definitely part of your lesson to compromise. You got the Knight of Wands reversed with the Three of Pentacles. So this is somebody who was somebody that could have most definitely been in a commitment, but this is somebody who does not want to. This is somebody who's pissed off about a commitment. It just is. With the cards, when I split the deck and the Lovers and the Two of Cups, you're going to go towards that connection. And it's going to be victorious. It's not going to be easy to leave behind what you need to leave behind. Because this is somebody you've already been with, right? But then you're dealing with the Emperor that's losing his patience. And then you got the Three of Wands. So it's like there was definitely someone exterior to you. Or you're dealing with somebody who has an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend lingering around. And it's like they have another opportunity to get back with the past. But yet your future really is with someone else. So I don't know what you're going to do. Because the Lovers, it would be two people that you love, but in all reality, there's a special bond that you absolutely, you know, but you're still caught up in a situation because it's love. But one is unfulfilling love, and the other one is fulfillment, but it's like hard to go towards, you know what I mean? Tell me about the Lovers. What's that song again coming to my head? That's way too many. You be like heaven to touch. So you're linked to whatever we just did. What did I just do before this? Oh, Saggies. You might be with a Sag. Or it's just that Sag propensity. I don't see any of that seduction yet. But like, that same song just came to me. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. So here's the deal. Somebody, one of these Lovers with the Hermit, you're dealing with the Virgo, you're not talking to one of these Lovers because they're probably with someone else. And if they're not, they just know about the connection you have. But they think you're with somebody else too. Somebody thinks you're sleeping with somebody else or vice versa. And I feel like nobody is. Or this person is sleeping with someone else and that's why they're not talking to you. But to me, this is you sleeping with your past again. This person's coming in. So somebody's cheating on somebody or somebody's about to cheat on somebody. Or again, you have an ex-girlfriend that's lingering. Okay? Stop with the linger. But because this Nine of Swords is, and you got it, this Nine of Swords this is not the anxiety. This is well, it's anxiety, but it's because you're about to sleep together again. This is trying to make something work after something tricky happened, or there's something tricky going on and someone's sleeping with two people. See what I'm saying? But this card represents coming back together after infidelity, after something went wrong, and trying to find that romance and that passion. And in the back of your heads, you're like, is this gonna work? Like, can we get past whatever we need to get past? Because the past was awful, but at the same time, leave the past in the past and vibe high, okay? because that's what card this is. This is, can you guys, like, can you do it? Like, I don't know if you got Bob the Builder on the board, but it's like, can you do it? Yes, we can, you know, and you can, it can be victorious, but like, that's like, like, not, that's you not being all in the moment either, being intimate. So if you're not in it to win it, like the game show, you know, if you're not in it to make it work, don't be intimate quite yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, or that's somebody that has anxiety. Oh, I'm going to look at it this way too. Or that's somebody that just has straight up anxiety to go on this new path because it's sitting on top of the Lovers and it's the Nine of Swords, right? It talks about anxiety. But this particular card, the meaning is when you come back together. So this is somebody from your past. You've definitely slept with this person. For sure. There's no question.
Hey.
So tell me about the Page of Wands. So this is all about having that new start, and it looks like it can be victorious. It looks like it's almost like Spirit's giving you the message. If you put the fight into this, like, this can be victorious. Like, this could be a win-win situation. You guys just have to talk about it. And there's a message coming in either towards the end of this week or next week for some of you, for damn sure, because it's the first 2 weeks with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody who's ready to yap. This is, or you're ready to start it because they're both flying. So it's like you're both about to start something. Tell me about the Page of Wands. And it's not just in the ethers. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Queen of Pence. So this Queen of Pence is going on a new journey. And got the Four of Wands reversed. So to me, it's, she's looking at something like in an unstable situation. I don't know if she's dwelling on the past, or she's like, well, if you're going to take care of me, it's all about me. Or somebody's looking at this person as the Queen of Pence, and hopefully it can be victorious. Or this person thinks, once again, you're sleeping with someone else. I don't know what this is all about. You know what I mean? It's like somebody thinks somebody's like loose. And I don't even, is that even an expression? Like loosey goosey, like not loose and like you're not tight, but like loose and like a floozy. Like somebody thinks somebody's like a trick. Like, what's a trick? You turn them, like that's a prostitute. All right. But somebody thinks somebody is like hoeing around, like someone doesn't want to be serious. Like that energy has been coming on the board lately. I don't know what that's all about. Somebody thinks somebody's sleeping with somebody else for sure. Or somebody thinks somebody doesn't know how to keep their damn legs shut. There had to have been some infidelity. Or you guys were never in a commitment. You know what I mean? Like it never, you guys just, you played. You know what I mean? Like you made each other feel good when it was feel good energy, and that was it. But I think people were playing with other people in that feel good energy. See what I'm saying? But to me, there would have been no commitment. And maybe somebody thinks somebody can't be faithful. You know, I don't know. It's weighing heavy on somebody's head. But there's a strong connection. Tell me about the Six of Wands. So to me, that's not really ego. That's, you know, it's the Page of Wands. Why does the Page of Wands and the Page of Wands, they keep coming in side by side, but this one's reversed. So it's like somebody's, yes, once again, somebody's ego is getting the best of them from having a new start. Someone's ego, once again, is like you bruised someone's ego, guys. Like you made someone feel small, or like you were sleeping with somebody else and maybe they wanted a commitment with you, but they didn't want to talk about it. Whatever went down, you pissed them off. And now they don't trust you. But the past is the past. We just talked about that. So it looks like you guys are going to be intimate again, or they're thinking about being intimate with you. You get a very special connection. You have a life partner on my board if you choose to have one. But right now, it's like no one, they're not looking at it as marriage material, even though they know they can have something solid. So again, once again, these two exact people are watching each other. It's this connection. You know who you are to each other. You've been intimate. You might not be now, but you have been. And it's their ego, once again, getting in the way of this connection. Because you got the 9 of Pentacles right next to this horse. But then you got the horse. It's almost like this is a message from Spirit saying, look, this can be victorious, but like ego, ego. Yeah, see the 2 of Swords, not really somebody not making a decision. Tell me about the 2 of Cups, but yet you know who each other are to you. So that's got to be frustrating energy for you guys to be in if one can't see past a situation and move forward. You know, I don't see anyone being hooked on anyone. Well, you're probably hooked on each other, but like you each kind of like doing your thing. Possibly there's the Hermit reversed again. So it's like it's that Virgo energy with the 6 of Chalices. So this is somebody wanting to walk back into somebody's arms, but like hopefully this is somebody coming out of hermit mode, you know, but it's reversed. So it's almost like, tell me about the Hermit. I just, you know, I hope that's somebody coming out of isolation with the 7 of Wands, but it's like it's a fight for someone. It's a fight to even caress somebody. It's a fight to even put their arms around somebody again. You hurt someone deeply. You deeply hurt someone. Guys, even if you weren't committed, you hurt someone. This is like a whoa moment for me. So I'm thinking this is a whoa moment for you because I'm not relating to this, but that just happened. I don't think you realized it. I think you were sleeping with multiple people. Somebody probably wanted a new start or wanted something more, and it never went down because you were sleeping with someone else. You hurt someone. Someone's also fighting this connection. But say you were with, so I'm going to put it this way. If you were sleeping with somebody, right? Whenever it was, months ago, years ago, 9 years ago, it doesn't matter. If you were sleeping with somebody else, if you were dating and sleeping with multiple people and you were just having fun, you know, like no commitment with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Knight of Wands reversed, and somebody found out you were sleeping with somebody else, and to you to you at some point it was probably like no big deal. This person probably played it off as no big deal, like we weren't committed, yada yada. You hurt someone, or someone's about to find out about how something went down. Somebody hurt someone big time. Because this Hermit is fighting to come out of isolation. So this connection is not together. But you will gonna end up you're gonna end up talking and figuring it out. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. This person is fighting this connection. This pain, somebody hurt someone, but hurt someone in the past. You might have thought it was irrelevant, but you hurt someone. It's gonna be a fight. It's the High Priestess with the Tower, guys. This was meant to go down the way it's meant to go down. It's like fighting for this, like, but you're dealing with somebody jealous. You hurt someone. This is what ended a relationship. I'm not kidding. Even if I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I'm telling you right now, like, I never seen this play out like this. Like, this is for like my Pisces who were dating and sleeping with multiple people at one time, just having fun. Somebody found out and you hurt them, and it ended this relationship. But this is still destined. See what I'm saying? This High Priestess is already written in the stars, and I said that to you. I already said that to you that this was it can be like a marriage if you choose to, right? But it's like it's real hard for somebody to fight for this connection because of what went down. This ended a situation, whether you think so or not. See what I'm saying? Like, this was, everything went down. The reason why you were fighting for this connection, it was jealousy. It was your own pride too. You were fighting for something. You didn't even know what you were fighting for. If you were fighting for a connection, you didn't even know what you were fighting for. You were just fighting for somebody because you knew it was a meant to be scenario. You knew there was a spiritual connection. You just knew. But the whole time, you just caused so much pain and damage to yourself. Is this situation coming back around? Absolutely. But there's so much here that they want to talk about real quick that I don't think you guys ever acknowledged. It might have crossed your mind. So like certain stuff might have crossed your minds, but like you never like put it, like you never put it together. You know what I mean? Like, God, I hope those aren't see-through. But you didn't put it together at the time. Jealousy tore it apart. A third party tore it apart. It's almost like as soon as you started connecting with somebody, right? Or started talking about something, here's the thing that scared someone too. And it still continues to scare someone. Everybody's looking in each other's eyes, right? You have this connection with this person where I think you looked at somebody in their eyes. You like literally like looked at them and it scared the shit out of them. Because I feel like between today and yesterday, that's what it was trying to tell me this whole time. Even though you know who each other are, that's what scared this situation away. It was either the sex that you guys had, or somebody looked at you and they shut it down instantly. It scared them. They knew you were an important part of their life, but you made their heart flutter. You made their heart flutter and you scared them, which is no excuse, guys. I'm not making excuses for somebody like that, you know, but I'm just saying, like, that's how your connection is. Like, this is written in the stars. This is why, and the star card was sitting right there with the high priestess in the following read. I don't know what read I just did. Oh, Sagg. You know, and it's like, she's got that playful energy too. And she played. And she played and she fought for this connection. And little did she know, she probably could have had this connection, but she was fucking around with other people. And I don't think she knew, like, I think she may have knew that he knew, but like they weren't committed. I don't think she realized how much it hurt someone. And I think you guys are going to talk about that and you're going to be like baffled. You're going to be like, we've been separated for 7 years because of that. But hey, this is destiny. The time for you guys to come back together would be now, or it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't look at things like that. Like, I know it's so hard not to look at things like that. Like, for 4 years or for 8 years, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what you've been holding on to, or yada, yada, yada. But it's like, you can't look at it like that. But this is what this story is telling me. They do fantasize about you, or vice versa. They do know you're having a new start. But it's like, you must have made them, you must have emasculated them. Like, you must have made them feel really low, and they put their guard up. And when this person makes their decision, no is no, no is no. There's no going back. They don't trust you. Even though that connection's there, they don't trust you. And you guys weren't even committed. You could have been. You could have been, but you were too busy bouncing on somebody else's penis. Sorry, troops. That's someone's story. And if for some reason you weren't sleeping with someone else, they were. See what I'm saying? If it wasn't you, it was the other person. Somebody absolutely was sleeping with 2 women or 2 men. Hands down, there's no other way around it. But I'm telling you, the minute you guys probably even talked about a commitment, or if you didn't talk about it, someone got scared. It's like flipping the switch on and off, on and off, on and off. But you hurt someone deeply, and they never told you about the pain that they've been holding on to from this one incident, even though you guys weren't committed. But the way you guys were intimate, you should have known better. You should have known that there was a connection between you guys, but yet you still were sleeping with other people. That was something that someone was supposed to pick up on. Either you or them. You were supposed to pick up on it and you didn't. But that's okay. That's the way it was supposed to go. Especially it's written in the book of destiny. It's the way it was supposed to go down anyway. You would have had your issues in the last 7 years, whether you chose to stay together or not. There would have been a split in between somewhere, somehow, because you would have needed to realize certain stuff in between. So tell me about this Ace of Swords. So this is that conversation. That's that tower moment. Like, you're about to find out, you're about to find out some shit. And you're going to be like, what? But you can't look at it like that, troops. You can't. And it's the Knight of Chalices. So it's like they're still having a hard time coming in and telling you how they feel, because it's reversed with the 5 of Swords reversed. Somebody feels guilty for something too. Somebody did something to somebody where they feel guilty. I don't see guilt. Well, unless it was the other person that was doing it and they feel guilty for doing it, or they feel guilty for like the way shit went down just in general. But this is somebody who's like not telling you how you feel sometimes, or this is somebody who's about to pour out how they feel, because this is somebody who could be very upset right now too, because there's a lot of guilt. So this could be someone actually pouring out their emotions. And I've never looked at the Knight of Chalices like that ever. Tell me about this Knight of Chalices. To me, this is somebody who's about to pour out their emotions. Like, this is somebody who's very emotional, like trying to fight, but they know if somebody's been trying to fight, someone's been trying to fight for this connection for years, possibly 2 years. That could be 16 months. Why the other one's been holding a grudge. But little do they know. And it's the Lovers, so it's choosing to put themselves back into that type of situation, because somebody doesn't know if somebody's learned or someone's grown or somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's that Gemini energy. Here comes that conversation. And if somebody else is in a relationship, they're about to leave somebody for a different relationship because it was just destined to go down. So if you just went through a breakup and you know that it was somebody else, it's just the way it was supposed to go down. They went towards somebody that they'll probably end up marrying. And I know that sounds really hard, and you don't know if that's your story per se. But I'm not kidding. There's a meant to be scenario here. It's destiny. So if somebody dipped out on somebody recently and you know they're with somebody else right now, they're kind of meant to be. But this would have been really recent if that was the case with the Lovers. This wouldn't have been a year ago. They could be with somebody now and they actually come to you, or they went through a breakup to commit. But that's going to change. Tell me about this Hermit. Actually, whoa. Ace of Pence for the Hermit that came out. Tell me about the Tower. To me, this is saying someone was fighting to keep this alive for a very long time because they knew it was destiny. And then the other person's been holding a grudge for a very long time. So the two of you have been on very different energies for a very long time. 2 years, 16 months, or it could be 3 years, yada yada months. See what I'm saying? Even though this is destined and you guys will eventually come back together, I don't know what it is you choose, but this was the two different energies. This was exactly the two different energies that you were both feeling. This one's been like, you mother, you bitch, and you've been like fighting for this, and you didn't even realize, like, you have somebody who's definitely your lover, your person has been depressed, has been bent out of shape, has been holding a grudge, has been going through a battle their whole entire life. Finding themselves in effed up situations like this. But that's part of their karma, not yours. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, or vice versa, however it rolls for you. You know, Nine of Swords. So this is you guys being intimate again, or at least picturing each other being intimate again, and like, can we do it? Yes, we can. And it would make sense that either Bob or Wendy was on my board doing stupid shit, you know, but not really like realizing like you were planting seeds, but like at the time it wasn't, at the time, man, there's some deep pain here. I think the mama was sleeping with someone else. There's that Nine of Pence, all right? So it's like here he is behind you too. It's this. I think this person is just kind of like, this person has one drink and they're asleep with whoever. I think somebody thinks somebody's a freaking floozy. Like somebody doesn't know how to keep their legs shut, which to me is like, it's not personal to me, but I'm starting to get insulted for you because I see a true, genuine heart, soul, and somebody's looking at you like you're a floozy. Like you can drink and you just hop in the bed with somebody. Like it's awful. It's awful energy that somebody can think about somebody like that. And now I see why though, because something like that went down. So somebody sees no growth. Say it's been 4 years, 2 years, 7 years. Someone sees no growth, even though you guys have this connection. So that sucks, guys. Because like this conversation needs to be had, and it's about to be had, but like this person just, all they can think about is you doing shady shit. But that honest to God, that has a lot to do with their own karma, ladies and gents. However it goes down, vice versa, I'm not kidding. That's their own karma. You're dealing with somebody who's jealous in general anyway. They cut you up so quick because they knew they would have passionate. This, you guys, I'm telling you, like, I don't think you realize, like, there's a secret here. I don't know if it will ever be told. But somebody felt it. That's what caused it. I'm going to do an extended on the Pisces, okay? We'll talk about that through an extended. I'm going to go further on this for you. Only order this if this is your scenario, if you were sleeping with more than one person at the time, okay? If you or they were. If nobody was sleeping with someone else, then don't bother ordering the extended on this one, okay? Because this is for somebody who was sleeping with other people at the time. I just want to make that real clear for you. All right? Either she was or he was. Because that shit gets deep. And I'm gonna do an extended on that one. So I'll let you know when that's ready. It looks like whomever's meant to be together will be together. Because it's a life partner on my board. If you choose to, you can have it for sure. You're about to find out about this pain, this anger. You're about to have this tower moment. You've been fighting for this connection, right? Well, you're about to find out about what went down in between the isolation. Additional messages for my Pisces, please. Ace of Water. Falling in love or a resurface of a relationship, okay? And then you got the Ten of Fire. So it's like too much work at one time, accepting help for others, you know, life out of balance, stressed out relationships, certain events, health concerns. So there's a situation that's extremely stressful, okay? And it's affecting your health at this point. But like, whatever this is, like this grudge or this anger or this jealousy or this pain, whatever's been being held on for so many years. This is years, guys, not months. This could have all... If this is your story and it's just going down in a matter of a couple of months, then, oh boy, you're about to go through a lesson and you're going to want to get the extended too, so I can tell you how shit's going to go down. But this is something that's went down already probably a year ago. I'd say a year or more for sure. 9 months or more for sure. This is going to come back around for sure. Whether it's third person or the other person, there's no way around it. Someone gets left unless you're single, and this other person is just... whatever. This is not new energy coming at you. This is either falling in love. All right. It's like you're going to be able to fall in love all over again, or it's a resurface of a relationship, or it's both. You know what I mean? Like, this went down with you and you could have been in third person. Someone just came back to you, but a year ago you'd been separated and this person just came back into your life. If this person just came back into your life, this is going to be an important extended, because you need to understand. You need to understand, even though you're going to have a conversation, you still need to understand why shit went down the way it did. Lessons, life lessons, you know what I mean? Like, so you can look at this in an alternative motive. So you can, when you have this conversation, something I say in the extended or something, like something will click. You'll be able to handle it. Like, you don't need to lie about it. There's certain stuff that's not even going to get addressed. There's something that we take to the grave. To me, it's the feminine energy. But that affected what happened that night with you. That affected your future. So it's important that you know that. So anywho, it looks like something's going to come back together. Okay, I'll let you know when the extended is ready. Tomorrow we will finish up the rest of the zodiacs. Okay. And there's that. So they were all a little different, even though they all kind of correlate, you know. Once again, if you can all help timestamp, like if you go on and watch, or you kind of know when a certain one started or whatnot, you know what I mean? If you could just timestamp as you go, please, I would appreciate it. All right, and I'm going to leave these cards exactly the way they are, and I'm going to have some lunch, and then I will let you know when the extended is available, okay? But I'm telling you, only purchase this if you were sleeping with somebody else or they were sleeping with somebody else. in very close parameter, like a day after, you know, like you were just, energy was being exchanged, I'll put it that way, regardless. And you know, there's some jealousy. You know, you kind of drink. You know, some text messages went to the wrong person. Some shit like that. I mean, this is someone's history that's about to get exposed. Okay? But in a very beneficial way. All right? So, it's only going to benefit the two of you for me to break this down and tell you what truly happened. You know, like how things truly went down, and it's a lot. So, and remember, we all have Pisces in our chart somewhere, but just make sure it's your story. Okay? For surezies. And there's that Scorp energy. Gemini energy, Scorp energy, Pisces energy, and it's Pisces. Virgo energy, Taurus energy. Those have been the main energies that have kind of been coming out anyway. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't make an appearance. I just felt like Christmas, like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. You got a very beautiful connection with somebody. And believe it or not, you fucked it up. You're looking at the other person as the fuck up. But you fucked it up. However that rolls for you. You know what this is? It's like a reversal, and you didn't even realize it. See what I'm saying? Like, you think this person that you're dealing with that's been isolating is just like a fuck up, or they're fucked up, or they're controlling it, but nah, it was the other one that fucked up. You both fucked up, but it was the other one. The one sleeping with multiple people fucked up. And in these cards, it's the feminine. But it's also the masculine too. I'm not gonna lie to you. The masculine shows 3. Look at that. See, he's got 2 women, but she's got 2 men. So the two of you, the two of you, I'll put it that way, the two of you effed up. But let's just hope the two of you learned this lesson. But that still plays a big part of your equation, okay? I love you guys. I'll let you know when this is available, and I will see you mañana, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It doesn't, the two of you were probably actually doing it. Not necessarily, but the masculine can now find themselves in a situation where they have someone else. But before, the original mess up was the one that was fighting for this connection. It's not really a mess up, but I'm gonna explain to you what happened. Okay, it's whoa. So it's either or. It was a dual effort, but we'll talk about it. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I love you, 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 long time. Boom, boom. What's that? Funky Komedima again? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you guys are so welcome. I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. And then briefly, when I just let you know this is ready. Okay? I love you. I love you guys.